Hey everyone, my name is Chloe, and today I'm here to talk about my December anticipated reads. So generally December is a slower publishing month, so I honestly didn't think I'd be able to find very much, but I found a lot of titles that I'm really interested in every single month, and these videos get a little bit overwhelming, but they're also, like, I am kind of slumpy right now. I don't really know why, especially physically, I'm just not picking up books. I've kind of been like on overload, like mental overload, and I can't like slow down my brain enough to like woo-saw into a book. So I think that's part of it. But in getting ready for this video, I got really like excited to keep reading. So let's just get into the book. So first, on December 5th, we have The Second Chance Year by Melissa Wiesner. And this is about a woman who gets a chance to redo a year. So she wakes up, I don't know if it's New Year's Eve or whatever, or if it's just a random day, but she wakes up and it's a year earlier. And so she gets a chance to redo her life. And it says it's for fans of Josie Silver and Rebecca Searle. And I have really liked both of those authors. And I just love, you guys know, I love that like what could have been or road not taken trope. And this sounds right up my alley. So I'm looking forward to that. Next is The Engagement Party by Darby Kane. So I've read something by Darby Kane. I don't know. But her books always interest me. And this is about a bunch of friends who gather for an engagement party. Shocker. And they are kind of introduced to somebody from their past. And in the past, when they were in college, I think two college kids have maybe gone missing, and then their bodies found ruled suicide. And now this person or something is coming back from their past and saying, maybe that's not the case. And so they're stranded on an island in Maine. So I think it's like a closed door thriller or a locked room, whatever. I don't know what that trope is called. I'm spacing. But anyway, then we have The Other Mothers by Katherine Faulkner. I read Greenwich Park by Katherine Faulkner and did not love it, but I love like suburban thrillers. You guys know. So this woman, she joins this like mommy play group, and she thinks they're her friends, but are they? When one of them goes, one of them is killed, she starts to question things, and we don't know, are people good or bad? Don't know. Then we have Technically Yours by Denise Williams. So Denise Williams writes romance that I think is really cute, really sweet. They do get a little bit steamier than I typically enjoy, but I've found they have good development. And so this one is about a second chance romance. People, they were like together. She broke his heart, and now 5 years later they have to work together. Like I said, because it's Denise Williams, I'm still interested because I really like her writing. Next is The Fairytale Life of Dorothy Gale by Virginia Kantra. And you guys, I feel like as a Kansan, I have to read this. This is a retelling of The Wizard of Oz. So if you guys don't know, like a lot of people are, if you are a Kansan who travels outside of Kansas, it is inevitable that somebody will say, oh, where's Toto? Or something like that. Like especially we have family in California, and my dad's in a business out there, and the Toto and Dorothy comments are nonstop. So I feel like this is a requirement as a Kansan. But this is a retelling about this grad student. She was dating a member of the faculty, and it ends in a tornado of bad publicity. And so she goes to Dublin. And I think that's like her journey to Oz is her trip in Dublin. So again, sounds really cute. Next, we have For the Last Time by Heidi Perks, and this is about a therapist who becomes obsessed with her clients or her patients. And so there's a husband and wife that maybe know something about her missing sister, and so she becomes really involved in their life. And I just think that, like, I personally am an Enneagram Type 2. Like, I very much am kind of the therapist of my friend group. But I think if I ever did it as a profession, like I would have a very hard time separating myself from things. And that's one of many reasons I'm not a therapist. But like, I just think it's so interesting, like when that line is crossed to read about it. So there's that. Next, we have Flores and Miss Paula by Melissa Rivero. This is a mother-daughter story about a mother and daughter who share an apartment in Brooklyn. And I don't think they're very close to each other. I think they don't have much in common. The mother is Peruvian, and so the daughter, well, I mean, so they're both probably Peruvian, but the daughter's a millennial, and she finds a note in her mother's nightstand that says, "Forgive me if I failed you. Remember, I always loved you." And so the daughter kind of goes on a quest to understand her mother better and know what this note means, and I think it's going to be sweet. I really love mother-daughter stories, so there's that. Then we have This Spells Love by Kate Robb. So this is about a woman who did this spell to forget her ex. And so it works. She wakes up and it's an alternate reality where she was not with her ex. Everything is different. She looks different. Everything is different. And then she kind of runs into her ex, I think, in this alternate life. And she wonders, which is better? What do I actually want to go back? What do I do? Next is December 7th. We have Heartstopper Volume 5 by Alice Oseman. And this one I feel like needs no explanation. Heartstopper is a graphic novel series about Nick and Charlie, who they fall in love, and it's just kind of their life. I liked 1 and 2 a lot. Didn't love 3, liked 4, and now I'm excited for 5. So there's that. Next is December 12th. We have Our Cursed Love by Julie Abe. Says it's 50 First Dates meets Love and Gelato set in Japan. So I don't know a whole lot more. Like, I don't need to know a whole lot more than that. It's about it's a YA, I think, about 2 teenagers. She is has feelings for him, and he, for some reason, is forgetting, and she has to make him remember by New Year's Eve. So New Year's Eve time sounds good. And this one has pretty low early ratings, so I'm not sure why, but I'm still cautiously optimistic. And then last is December 26th. So there's a few coming out. So we have The Vacation House by Jane Shemilt. And this is 2 women's different stories. Like, one is in Greece 10 years ago, and then one is in London today. And somehow the 2 women are connected. We don't know how. Somebody went missing in Greece in the early timeline. And so we're trying to figure out how that's all connected. I think it's a thriller. Sounds good to me, and I really like the cover. Then we have On the Plus Side by Jenny L. Howe. This is a reality makeover show, kind of like What Not to Wear, but it's called On the Plus Side. So definitely potentially problematic premise there about making over plus size people. I really hope this is done well and with good sensitivity, but it's about her relationship with the cameraman. And I love behind the scenes of reality show books. I don't actually love reality shows, but I love reading about behind the scenes stuff. And I loved What Not to Wear, no matter how problematic and superficial it is. I loved it when I was young, and so I'm hoping it's good. Next, we have The Weekend Retreat by Tara Laskowski. It says 3 couples, 3 days, a family getaway to die for. So again, another closed door, locked room, whatever mystery about an affluent family, I think, going for a family getaway, and things start going wrong. Next, we have The Paris Housekeeper by Renee Ryan. This is Paris 1940. Our main character is Camille. She is a housekeeper for an American woman who she believes to be a Nazi sympathizer. However, then one of Camille's friends is Jewish and needs help getting out, and we find out that the American actually is helping Jewish people get out. And so they work together, and I think Camille really has to stake her life for her friend, and we see kind of her bravery there. And I love World War II novels and can't get enough of them. Next is That's Not My Name by Megan Lally. So this is a debut thriller about a teenager who wakes up on the side of the road, no idea how she got there, no idea who she is, how, nothing. This man comes into the police station to claim her and says he's her father, and she's not sure. And then I think we also get the perspective of a young teenage boy who is searching for his girlfriend because he has been accused of murdering her, and he didn't. So he's trying to find her alive to say he's innocent. So that is everything coming out in December. Still a surprising amount for the fact that it's December. I'm excited. December 5th and December 26th, both pretty big days. Heartstopper. What are you guys excited for in December? Are you reading all the Christmas things? There's no Christmas things on this list, and I'm not sure how much Christmas I'm going to read this year. We'll see. But anyway, that's everything. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you in the next one.